All right, Adam, we are moving on to our last segment of the day. We are doing Rotten Shitatoes again.
Oh, shit. All right. Do we want to go over this real quick?
I'm going to go over it for you, okay? So, all right. This is our newer segment that we premiered last week, and it's back for an all-new Rotten Shitatoes Game Edition.
All right.
This is how the segment works. For those who are unaware, we basically ripped off the rating system of Rotten Tomatoes, but we attribute it not just to movies. We can pretty much put it to whatever we want because it's our podcast and we can do whatever the fuck we want on this show.
Yeah, fuck off.
Pretty much. I'll be running down some topics in the news, but in this case, just some games coming out this month in January. And Adam and I will simply assess the games at first glance, and from then we will say whether we like it or if we splat it. Make sense?
Okay.
Simple enough to you?
Yeah.
You can get that. So we're doing games being released in January. None of these games have been released. I think the first one comes out on the 16th. So without further ado, let's go with down the list, Adam. So first game on the list is... Oops. Here we go. Get this shit up. Street Fighter V, the arcade edition. The version that they said that they would never release, but here it is.
I'm going to say shit because I already have it and all the DLC, so like...
Alright, so you're splatting that.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Okay. I'm going to give it a like. I'm excited for this because I don't have Street Fighter V, and I'd like to just get all this DLC because not having all the DLC pretty much locked behind all this bullshit was the reason why I didn't pick up the game in the first place.
Yeah.
So, splat for you. Positive shit emoji for me.
All right.
Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory.
Is there like a ghost shit option?
Why
I don't care?
No, if you don't care, then it's splat.
All right, splat then. I'm
going to say splat too, and it's kind of a shame because I didn't hear a lot of good things about the first Cyber Sleuth, and I'm a real big fan of the Digimon World games for the PlayStation and the GameCube. I was really a big fan of those, but Digimon, it seems like recently have just kind of been... They've been trying, I guess, but it's just not really for me, so I'm going to splat it as well.
Yeah.
So next one is The Lost Sphere, coming out for Switch, PS4, and PC on the 23rd.
Isn't this the like spiritual successor to that game that Square Enix RPG Factory just came out with?
Yeah, this is the...
Setsuno, whatever, something Setsuno.
It's definitely that... Yeah, it's what you're talking about, the Square Enix game, the JRPG.
I mean, I'm probably not going to get it, but, I mean, I'll say that, you know, I'm excited that it's coming out, that kind of stuff continues to come out.
I'm kind of saying the same thing. I'm going to give it a like. I think I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fucking give me that positive shit all the way.
Arc System Works Dragon Ball Z fighting game.
Yeah, and it's
yes,
gorgeous, and it's, you know, it's
might be finally doing something right.
I think that if this game succeeds, this is how Dragon Ball Z games are going to be done from now on.
Good,
straight up.
Because honestly,
I don't think they're going to be doing any more of the 3D things.
Yeah, like let me tell you this: the Xenoverse games could be really good. They felt like they'd put almost no work into them.
Yeah.
That's the problem with them.
Yeah, I was not really, I was kind of blown away. I was like, oh, this is so cool. But after a little bit of thinking, Xenoverse kind of started irking me, and I never picked up Xenoverse 2.
See, I did. Xenoverse 2 was a massive improvement over the first game, but it still felt like an unfinished game.
Yeah?
It still felt like it was missing massive amounts of things.
I guarantee you, I think that if this works, I think that, which I think it will, it looks great, and apparently the beta is doing really great.
Yeah.
They've been having a couple server issues, but that's what betas are for.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that if this is done successfully, this will probably be... They might still work with the Xenoverse, but I think that you'll strictly probably seeing Dragon Ball Z and 2D Fighter, which is what I've always wanted, was a 2D fighter. I just wanted the goddamn Famicom games, and that's what was the Super Bukuden on the DS?
Yeah, was also made by Arc System Works.
So close to being perfect. It just had a couple issues with me with unlocking characters and Some of the fighting mechanics I had issues with, but overall, yes, this is one of my biggest games of like what I wanted last year, but I think they pushed it off to this year. All right, so you gave that a
Yeah, that's a like.
Okay. Monster Hunter World.
Splat. Immediately splat.
Just don't like the Monster Hunter games?
No, I don't like the Monster Hunter games. I played this. There was like a beta or a demo that they released not too long. It's so fucking slow. No, not my thing.
I'm gonna give it a like for right now, just because I haven't really gone too involved with it, but I think the game looks gorgeous, and
it looks beautiful.
I think it looks fun, but it seems like it's going to be one of those games that if you're not playing it, unfortunately, I don't know unless I know somebody else who's diehard into it who's going to play with me, because it seems like this game to me would be like a Destiny idea where it's not really fun unless you have somebody else with you.
Yeah, I mean,
do you think that's a fair assessment to say about it?
Yeah. Let me tell you this. The Monster Hunter fan base has been clamoring for a game that they can actually play online with each other for a long time. And they're finally getting it. And I think that the Monster Hunter fan base, if you like Monster Hunter, you will love this game. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it hasn't really changed much.
Mm-hmm.
There's some new stuff in it. But, like, I never really liked the Monster Hunter games. They're slow,
you've always never been a big
grindy,
fan.
And
I
they have
enjoyed
almost
Monster
no
Hunter.
story. They have no story.
I enjoyed Monster Hunter 3, and then I think I played a little bit of 4, but then I never got into like Generations. That's why I love the idea of Monster Hunter, and I'm hoping that if the reviews are super good for it and it looks great, maybe this will be my way to finally start getting into the Monster Hunter franchise. So that's why I'm giving it a positive.
Yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed playing any Monster Hunter game, you'll enjoy this game. But what I'm telling you is that I don't, and I'm not excited for it, and I don't think it's going to be a bad game. It's just not for me.
Okay.
So splat.
All right. I already know what you're going to say about this one, but but by the way, Monster Hunter, that comes out on January 26th. January 30th is Dissidia Final Fantasy NT.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Yeah, I know you're getting it. I've never played one of these.
They're fun. They're like, it's like a 3D arena, like melee combat game, and you can fucking fly around and shoot shit at each other. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's not like a fantastic game, but I mean, it's a fun game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think where I lie on this one, because
Did you play the beta? Because there's a beta right now.
No, I didn't play any of it.
Yeah, download the beta and play it.
Okay, I'll check it out there, but I mean, for right now, I'm probably gonna splat it, just because I don't really have an interest in it. Now, maybe this will change if I play this beta, but I think for right now, I'm going to give it a splat, just because my enthusiasm isn't too high for it. But that comes out on the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
So